Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Moore, owner of Total Performance Physical Therapy. Today we're going to be talking about headache relief. And many people, almost everyone, has had a headache at least once in their life. Typical things to do when you have your headache is you grab your head, you start pressing on the side of the pain. You'll grab your neck, you start yanking on your neck and trying to rub out your neck. Some people will do neck circles, all trying to alleviate the pain of the headache. Migraines are a different type of headache, so these do not necessarily apply to migraines, although it can help reduce them. But when you're talking about headache relief, one thing that triggers headaches more often than not is stress. And it's not necessarily the act of stress itself, it's how your body responds to stress. So when you are in a stressful situation, the last thing you think about is yourself and your posture and how you're standing. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you're stressed, your shoulders are down. So one of the things you can practice is just shoulder rolls and just going nice and easy. All right, because what happens is, and most people do this without being stressed, is your shoulders wind up here most of the day. And you don't realize it because that's where you've trained your muscles to be. So you'll wind up with this posture that is completely natural because you've done it for so long that is now where your muscles feel comfortable. And if you try and push them down, it actually feels much more awkward. So one of the things to do is those posterior shoulder rolls. You can do these many times throughout the day. You want to make sure you roll your shoulders up, back, and drop them down. One of the things that many people make a mistake on in posture is they wind up overcorrecting. So they wind up squeezing their shoulder blades together, trying to sit in this attention posture, and that actually will feed into headaches as well, because now you're overcorrecting in the other direction. So in order to get correct posture, you want to roll your shoulders up, back, and just drop them down. Another exercise to do when you have a headache for a little bit of relief is a sternocleidomastoid stretch. So you're just going to start and you're going to gently pull down on your neck. You're going to look back, and then you're going to look to the side. You're going to stretch these muscles that are up front, okay? These muscles that attach from here to here and can often cause jaw pain, headaches, ringing in the ears. So, and you're going to do both sides, nice and slow. You want to hold that about 30 seconds, 6 times. I'm sure if many of you did this stretch without even having a headache, you would notice that there was some tightness and you would feel a stretch. So doing that a couple times throughout the day is best. You also want to make sure that when you are having a headache or you develop a headache that you remove yourself from the situation that you are in. Obviously, if it's impossible to leave, you want to make sure that if you're sitting at a computer and a headache comes on, that you stand up. That's going to help alleviate some of the tension. At that point in time, if you're getting a headache because you're sitting too long, or you're getting a headache because you're watching TV, you're having some poor posture. Blood flow has decreased. That decreased blood flow has triggered a headache. So get yourself out of the position that you're in. Get yourself out of the posture that you're in. And that will a lot of times alleviate the headache. One of the big reasons for headaches besides posture is water intake. So a lot of times people don't realize how little water they drink. So another trick to beating a headache is also drink some water. Make sure you're hydrated. While this doesn't solve the problem all the time, especially in the hot and warmer months, it can add to a headache and add to the intensity. If you have any questions, give us a call at 215-997-9898 or visit us on the web at www.totalperformancept.com.